back to Control, where last time we did a lot more side stuff. We got to properly meet our brother, and we got our clue for where we need to go next, considering that it seems the object in Ordinary is causing that was from Ordinary is causing a lot of the trouble. But how is everyone doing this evening? Hello to Ryan. Doing well. Just finished a long day at work and some extra chores, errands on top, so I've only been home for like 40 minutes and bush. Not bad. Take it easy for sure. Take it easy. Hope we can hear me just fine, hear the game just fine, all that fun stuff. Let me fly up and take a look around. Yeah, we're making... We definitely got sidetracked a bit, but we got some nice goodies and all that. But all things considered, I say things are going well. Even though this game's definitely longer than intended. But I think that's mainly my fault. Oh, goodness. But yeah. Hopefully it's a good start of the week. Nothing too crazy. We seem to be on a path to... I got one of them. Still feels weird to be shooting guys in chairs. Wow, I just killed 1,000 hiss. When I look... Oh, no, it's one of those things. Ooh. It looked like it was supposed to be on the short list. It was from the subathon where Little Dingo requested it.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks.
And
Maybe
immediately put it
there's
to the
a
front of the
control
line.
panel nearby.
That has some potential. Except it's locked.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Or this place that says bridge operator. That seems like a good place to look. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Plus, there's just tons of things to read and whatnot. Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. You know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross. I can talk. Yeah, I am very excited that Terranigma actually is coming back, and it's basically going for the legit. That's how the game is. That's cool. Coming out for every console, can finally experience it for myself. That's a day one, and honestly, just to ensure I can play it, It might end up on the streaming list. Just nebuliously in 2027, DGC. There's a trailer out for it and everything. Highly recommend giving it a look. Huh. Oh, okay. Over there's some potential. Nope. Dang it. Yeah, if you just look up Terra Enigma reveal trailer or something like that, you will find it. None of us anticipate you go for near completion. Do you know me? Oh, there's a button. That helps.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
There we go. That is something if I don't play myself, will be something I recommend for the game club I'm part of. That makes sense. Chris Struck, thank you so much for the 100 bits, saying, hope all is well with everyone. My dad and I have been going through and watching all the Batman films. So far we've watched Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin, which is my favorite one. Oh, interesting. Don't care what anyone says, Arnold Schwarzenegger was a great Mr. Freeze. It's all a matter of what you kind of want out of the role. He's a fun Mr. Freeze, that's for sure. But I think everybody wanted the nuance of Batman the Animated Series, Mr. Freeze. Music's being weird. What do we got in here? Oh, we got this in here. I'm almost dead, and I've done no damage to this thing. I'm gonna die. Told you. Who cares if it's even a lazy port? Because you get to play the damn game. That's the important part. Ugh, I'm sorry, Mr. Pop. That sucks. Okay, so we need to have a way of this. The way I was going was the right way. Nice and close. You're mine. Thank God we can control big enemies now. Yeah, I've heard good thing. I mean, Ash loves Illusion of Gaia. I've never touched Soul Blazer either. Soul Blazer's not the one that you, that's like a side-scrolling action RPG, is it? We have sort of like a good bit of platforming. I can't remember. Or was that something else Blazer that I'm thinking of? Feels like it's something else. Karagosa, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I wondered. Okay, so Blazer's top 10, all 3 games are. Karagosa, thank you so much for the 100 bits, saying, hey Derek, you know how in Metal Gear Solid 4 I kind of refer to the PS3? Well, in Master Collection version Volume 2, he will refer to the PS5 and Switch, but refer to the Switch 2 as something generic. Because of that, I might buy the Switch version and not upgrade it and stick with the 30 FPS, and I'm not kidding about that. I will have Otacon refer to my system as the Switch and not something generic. Fair enough. Not all the doors yet. Probably a good idea, Mr. Pop. Think we're back in business. Could it happen for Xenogears? Hard to say. Oh, sweet. Better version of that. In that case... I don't know what they do with Xenogears. That is a whole mess. I think our best hope is just something like Star Ocean got. Good enough. Yeah, Square definitely still has the rights to Xenogears. Which is fair. Oh, it has one of those those guys around. Or not. Just, dude. I did nothing. Starting to feel really powerful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the problem. It's not like it's like, why do they need the old games if Xenoblade is doing so well from Nintendo's perspective? The airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of Cincinnati. It is suspected to be connected to AWE, and is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector, brought there through the New York subway tunnel. Special access for more information on tunneling and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and a C file 412. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for and initial recordings have been taken by a research team, though no altered status has yet been detected. Exactly, Brian FG. It's cool for preservation. There definitely would be more interest now, but is it enough interest to put all that effort into it? Obviously, with Star Ocean, the team behind that felt it was enough of a reason to do it. So it's not impossible, but the problem is there needs to be somebody at Square who champions the idea of that game. Star Ocean has champions thanks to Tri-Ace. Xenogears does not. And that's what makes it so much harder. Oh. Sorry, I swear, this isn't what it looks like. That cardboard box hit like crazy. Oh god, right through the wall. Yeesh. Yeah, all the champions are at Monolith. Exactly. Ordinary AWE Stage 1A dump witness testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were a lot of dolls. This is Dylan. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. That's Jesse. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note like Neil Hosenberg Neil Hosenberg missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, likely Tom Barlow, missing, and his gang Freddie, likely Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo, note no one by this name was found in public records, bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. That's also Dylan. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation house. They are very interested in the ordinary event. Well, congrats on beating Xenoblade 1 today, Gregster. Hopefully you enjoyed it.
You're You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows.
Oh boy, what are we in for?
Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said, but that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Hor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now, I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing, too. It's time for a short...
Wow, the radio host didn't even believe him. Just used it to peddle his own stuff. That's... wow.
America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows.
I did see the voice cast lists for Belmont's Curse. Great cast, very interesting who we've got in there. Just wow. I won't say anything for anybody who's trying to keep it, fresh and all that. But great coming cast list. Event summary. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary, caused by an object of power, the slide projector. Number 15. Discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. And down the presentation for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived on the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. Yikes. Only 17 survivors. Oh, I think you'll enjoy Malice when we get to Xenoblade 2, Gregster. Oh, the voice on the radio is David Mencken, the voice of Malice. Oh, that's cool. Let's just get the better quality.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct? a reflection, a projection. We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Really do,
There is a curious correlation with the yet
love those videos of his.
unknowable forces in
Stage 4A town proper. Witness testimonies. Just me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times that he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. Okay. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jessie said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Additional slide designation hand is verified in Bureau of Possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Dog Neil.
intruding upon our world in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate towards
I'm in a box.
objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So humanity
Alice? Yeah, I need to mark it in the actual calendar for us. I think we're through our trial period where I have just been able to consistently get Kai to bed with our new method, which allows us to start at 8:30 rather than 9. So that's nice. Stage 2. After what happened at school, to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They've been using the temple slide, we called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The Not Mother lived there with her children, I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. Well, there's the origin of the dung monkeys. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation temple. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation not mother. Interesting. Hey, Lewis Dragoon.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around
Darling
you.
became afraid of Dylan.
A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something
like it though.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck?
I mean, you can understand why Dylan got a little upset about this.
Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
I mean, they were just, they've been experimenting on him. It's been rough. Hey, lass. What a time for you to come in. Ooh, I can get ourselves an upgraded charge. Nice. Just need these two. Not one. Don't need that anymore.
Annual event.
All right. Yeah, Dylan definitely had it rough. Not knowing what day it is, not knowing any of that stuff, and it will drive you nuts. We went in and met Polaris like a star. She told us we were special. She made us special. It felt like being born or reborn, the world fading in for the first time. Familiar, but somehow different. That's Jesse. Polaris told us how to turn off the projector. The dung monkeys and the Knot Mother were coming straight at us. Dylan was crying. I turned it off and they were gone. It was over. I took all the slides and burned them, all except Hand. That's Jesse. We still don't have stage 3 yet. The second slide we called the Meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. Neil was really into it. We found he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Oh, geez. So Neil was still inside. This feels very Stephen King-ish, by the way. Kids finding something amazing, bullies coming in to just sort of wreck it and cause trouble. Poor put upon kid.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Well, that's cool. Do we know where Ordinary is set? Could be in Maine. So it emanated out. And slowly took everything. And yeah. The dump and then spread out to the rest of the town. It is ordinary Maine. Oh, that's perfect. There's stage 3. Tom and the others had gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make them listen, and they pushed over a piano owner, broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Yep, that's Stephen King, all right. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. That was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the Not Mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone like Tom had said. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I don't know. Huh. Interesting. I think we're going to have a fight. Oh, so much for this town. Oh, you're mine. Welcome to the team, staff officer.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Dang, got him and couldn't use him. Oh well. I do like the mysteries that are building up. I know, I ripped up the trees. I'm sorry. Oh, it's New York, not Maine. Oh well.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked.
Jesse
by Thomas
therapy.
Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What?
I don't know matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
I don't remember
No.
Thomas Zane. Oh wait, maybe I do.
You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this. I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! No! Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's
Oh,
finally-
oldest house is. Yeah, I knew oldest house is in NYC.
A dream I saw. She showed me things.
Jesse,
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
the industrial accident in your hometown that you believe Polaris caused.
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it.
She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse.
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Getting set it for right before we started.
You know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Just the way they mess with her. Now, Polaris has been with her since childhood. Since the incident. Details are alleged based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden and the team therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, Dylan claims there are 8 slides for the projector. Jesse mentioned 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, number 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Dr. Darling has ordered the entirety of the ordinary town dump to be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this AWE was investigated in the containment sector. So that's why we have a dump here. Nothing. Hey, Jason Rocks. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Yep, that is a dump.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Oh, I'm super excited for the cast of Belmont's Curse, but I'm just... I can't wait to play that game. That's not what I wanted to do. But in order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, type using the slide projectors found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Yeesh, what the heck's going on? Jason, thank you so much for that gift sub going to Sumo Moeni. Really do appreciate it. It really does feel like what could be the conclusion to what turns out to be the Curse trilogy. There's our guy healing everybody. Oh. Can't get me from here. Keep seizing when they're front. Oh, never mind. There's still more. Cool. Jason, thank you so much. Saying. Oh, you're gonna be a pain, I can see. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, saying both the dues, my lord. You don't have to. Appreciate it, but you don't have to. Alright then. Oh, son of a... Rude.
We should check that lab.
I'm also going to check up here because it came from further down, so that's interesting. The item was found in the penthouse suite at Toronto belonging to David Wolf, who was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranormal belongings, including this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. So why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that's kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's been being looked into, with some nutjob radio show in the States claims he disappeared to join the Illuminati, but it's this reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, and left it all behind to retire to some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. By the way, I had a thought today. It will never happen. It would just never happen. But if it did, I think I'd stick to it. If the Trails in the Sky subathon lasts long enough that I would be able to beat the game during the subathon, so it would be still considered a subathon, I would I think I'd have my reward be I would then play the entirety of the Trails franchise on stream. You want a marathon? There you go. Never gonna happen. Thought you were gonna say the second franchise. No, I've already promised the second game, so saying anything for the second remake does nothing. Little much. Probably. I don't know. I just had a funny thought. A sheer impossibility. Ugh, that sounds like it's awful, Chris. What is this?
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research.
Something
That's
freaked
where
him
we're
out.
next.
Finish Tango. Switch to the subject of dimensional research. Investigate the sector elevator. Fake news. I don't know about this. Huh. Board seems to be freaking out a little. Oops. Well, we got this dark place. We got our janitor mission. Oh. Need these. Ow. Whew. Cut that close. Sheesh. Yeah, he's just floating in a chair. They do that. Fifth in line. Do not empty your bank account. Do not do it. Hey, Harris Live. How you doing? All right. Be worth it, at least for me. Oh, I'm glad you're doing all right. Hopefully work's not going doing well. Oh boy. Levitate longer or health? Honestly, I'm leaning health. Like, I could bring up the shield, but I forget about it so often that I'm unsure. Shield's pretty good. Melee I don't need to worry about. Definitely not bothering with melee. The problem is I don't really care about ground slam at all. I like being able to levitate. I don't think the length of my levitation has really been a problem. You know what? We'll split the difference. Since we have 4 points. 1 health, 1 levitate. Nothing. Hey, egg roll. All right. Where was it? Shoot, I'm trying to remember where our... Was it just the mailroom? No. Where's the janitor's office? Oh, here it is. Ventilation. Oh, geez, a 10-hour day. That's a rough, egg roll. Hope you get a good rest. There's the way we're going to go. What time is that at? Because I think we might be, but I don't know offhand. I don't think I'd be able to take part in it.
More of it. This thing is completely leaving from the mitten. Perkele. Saatana. Helvetin helvetti. Omatulossa ja tällaista paskaa.
Ugh, 6 hours of sleep and then you're back in? Ugh. That sucks. $2027 is looking pretty solid. That's not like 2026 is any slouch either. I mean, the news is bad, the games are good. Furnace chamber is probably our best bet. DGC, do not empty your bank account on my part. On my account. Please, don't. I'm afraid for you guys' financial situations, the way you're actually considering this. That scares me.
The mold's gotten in here too? All right. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
Oh, it's a bigger area of doing this whole thing. Yeesh. Okay, apparently it's not one of them. Okay, I could have swore this was the mold. What if I donate somebody else's bank account? The people want trails. Glad summer is over. Staying until 2 a.m. and waking up for a 5 a.m. shift sucks so much. Oh, that sounds awful. Are they even allowed to do that? That feels unlawful. You'll be doing me a favor as I can only hold a certain amount of my bank account. Social Security is very weird like that. Really? What kind of situation would be causing that? That's so odd. When's the Terra Enigma Summon-a-thon? Give me a release date, see what my schedule's like, and I will be playing Terra... I will be finding a way to play Terra Enigma, Rusty. I doubt that game's longer than 30 hours anyway. There we go. Finally finding this stuff. The only limit hold at max 2,000. We always have to keep an eye on making sure it doesn't go over. That's so weird. I'm guessing gift cards are your, like, best friend. No, never played Terra Enigma. I've always just heard good things. It's just pure word of mouth. I mean, it says something that John says that think of your favorite games on SNES. Terra Enigma's better. That is some insane praise. Crazy, right? Better than Plock? Never would have thought. Alright guys, I'm trying to clear mold. Gotta let me work. Knocked me off my perch. How rude. Not quite enough. Oh no. You keep getting people like Danganronpa streamers for your recommendations? It's so funny because we only rated like one. Especially because we've rated a lot of different people since then, so I don't know what's up with which. Okay, all those are dead. I'd say I need 2 more of the molds. The new reason maximum limited cash held for those on Social Security as it's such a pain, but at least it allows me to accumulate a little nest egg that I can use for emergencies. I didn't realize DGC. I had no idea about that. I'm only vaguely aware that my father is in a wheelchair. He's been paralyzed from the waist down since I've been born. Though, so he eventually got on disability, because he lost his one mechanic job. And I don't think it's through Social Security, but I don't ask him about his financials that much. Huh. Applies B was SSI, not SSDI. I see. Between Link to the Past, Chrono Trigger, and Terra Enigma, I'd choose the first to any day. Comparison to Super Mario RPG, I'd say it ties. Okay, interesting. Where is it? Looking for little nodes. Yeah, the banks with the bank account, like, what do they think you're going to do? Who cares if you have over a certain amount? $2,000 feels really low for that sort of thing. Aha! I see it. One more. America. Yeah, that's pretty much right, Karagosa. Unfortunately. Certain portion of the country cares, just can't help people who are struggling too much, just trying to save is just seen as stealing. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the sad thing about it. Yeah. Exactly. BS about fraud prevention. Yeah. Like, maybe they're concerned with abuse, but it's been shown that giving people like a living wage helps them. Nobody wants to be, you know, seen as doing nothing, essentially. You'd rather be able to do what you can, you know? Well, allow me to find this thing at the very least. Where is the last one? Nah, I get it. It's. I feel frustrated for DGC. Oh yes, I will get that to you, Jason. Yeah, feel for both you and DGC Karagosa. Where is this last one? I feel like I've searched. Really? They just spawn after a certain amount of time? Shut up. Wait. wondering if it's underneath. Oh, that's a lot of dudes up there all of a sudden. Mode. It's always the final one. I think Amy really enjoyed A Link to the Past. I don't know. I doubt it replaces Ocarina of Time for her. Just because of the structure, but she definitely appreciated what it was doing. Smash Man with 100 bits saying, "Good evening, everyone. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Free Roam music has been added to the Mario Kart World soundtrack on Nintendo Music, along with 2 bonus tracks. And with that, Mario Kart World soundtrack is finally complete. I do hope they find something else to add on Mondays after this. I really appreciated the double weekly Nintendo Music updates up to this point." Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, it's all up here. There's nothing down there. Oh, I tried amongst the pillars already. As far as Amy finishing Ocarina, she got to Ganon's Tower and never finished because she didn't like the idea of the game ending. I think she'll fix that once the remake comes out. Checked under this structure, or like under here? No, we're out of the area at this point. Where the hell? There's no... Excuse me, no mode down here. Yeah, it's all up top. Somewhere in my next set of One Piece chapters where the Fishman Island special episode airs in the anime. What's the Fishman Island special episode? Is that when they redid the episodes? I can't be it. Can it? There's no way. It's been that long already. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're that close to modern day. That just feels weird. Going along every bit of blue that I can find. Every nook and cranny. Yeah, we really are almost caught up. We have a little over 100 chapters to go. And Things are getting insane. Yeah, I got a mold on top of one of the diagonal pillars. It was like over here. Damn it. I hate if I linger. How if I linger, they just come in again. Something like that, thief. Look at the guy. The mold in the diagonal thing is the weirdest. The rest of the guy is like it's near the mold. So it's staring me right in the face. Oh, that's even worse. Good night, Gregster. Wait. No, that's not it. Between the columns, near the corridor full of mold in the walls, on the wall not far from me. Wait, there's a hole in the wall? Where's a hole in the wall? That's likely our... Oh, I don't think I have gone in here. Oh, I didn't think to go in here. Oh, you dumbass, Derrick. Wait, no, I did go in here. Never mind. Yeah, I've definitely been around here. There's a hole in the wall? How am I not seeing a hole in the wall? What the hell? Look at the little pit behind me. I'm losing my mind. I feel so dumb. Son of a gun. It's so dark in here, I can't even tell if there is anything in here. Yeah, there are no... The visual indicators are just... Whew. Let me take a look here. Okay, the one that has me suspicious is there was a pipe and it's like lower. There it is. Okay. Dear God. I even missed what we got from that. You did, Jason. I just didn't grasp it. I failed to firmly grasp it. Okay. We'll hold off. All right. Now we can see what this whole extra thing is that came up. Investigate the sector elevator.
Best of luck.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there.
What the hell?
Reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Good luck out there. Investigation sector, huh?
Okay.
Check this out.
This is not what we want to do right now. I should save this, but we'll watch it now, just as a tease. We did. DGC.
Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle.
So it's better to do this later.
Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A man desperate to escape. She sensed something else, too. A hunger in the dark. Not unlike the hostile resonance. Waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
I love how you can feel that that's still Alan's writing style. And we'll continue with this main story for now. Luck and probability? I mean, we're on chapter 8 of 10, so we're definitely getting close to the end. The mold hole? What mold hole? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we never went down there because, well, it always hurt us. Didn't it? Either way. The pit. Mold is good. Try eating some. Penicillin. Let's go in here first, see what we got. Oh, that's for the elevator so you can take it back. I see. Me? Ah, clever, clever, clever. Like penicillin. That doesn't mean on your pizza. I didn't get that for the longest time. Same with the claustrophobic joke. Oh. You guys are with me.
This is nothing. The clocks? No, that's weird.
What's weird about a bunch of clocks?
Shut up. I think that's the new director.
Excuse me? Are you lost?
Maybe a little. So, you want to know how my mold research is getting on, Casper? Here it is. Microscopic organisms similar in appearance to construct the architecture of the mold. I do not understand if these are the original disseminators of the mold or are bidden by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I have ever seen. I theorize there is a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown source as Mold 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It is truly an ingenious little thing. Full report will be ready soon. Keep your slacks on. Let's see. It came out if it came out in 90 or 89, I would have been. If it was 89, I was 4. If it was 90, I was 5.
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
Well, you're new.
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really?
Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
And these samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
Oh, lovely.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
Wow. We're Resident Evil 8 now. Yeah, I was born 85. I'm old.
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism. Everything must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
So is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then yes. However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
So tell me again how you came to work at the Bureau?
Well, like I said, I was brought in as a special advisor. A temporary position, you see. Although that's not the whole truth. I was employed here for a time, straight out of university. After a decade of admittedly fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a change.
Fair.
Not that academia was so different.
And then the mold happened.
About 4 months ago, yes. Since my departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equal in threshold analysis. Darling and I had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to
right,
say
Gold
no to
member.
a man with a dangerous alien biosphere. I had to leave my post in the middle of term, but so be it.
So she's a professor. That explains a lot.
The mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed. Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity.
We gotta trust the fungus.
Luckily, one must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
I never thought the word blooming would sound so horrible.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
Yeah, that was a reference to the live-action Mario movie. Which, great to see John Leguizamo still getting work. He was great in The Odyssey. Dr. Darling's recently penned essay titled contains some glaring omissions that I feel I must shine a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau while the mold is actively hostile, to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and their life forms using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. The mold's resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could be derived into... Yes, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge. I saw another one. Maybe it was just her. Yeah.
Let's carry on then.
Oh, okay.
It smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry. I wonder how this mold tastes.
Well, that's a bad sign already. That's actually really funny, Egg Roll, because I've heard the pest is actually really is kind of bad.
Are those people?
There we go. Grows near fresh corpses, grows near toilets, grows near what the hell? Oh, this is gonna be a pain. That didn't work out like I hoped. Ow! Terrible movie and really tone deaf in places, but compared to Mario Brothers movie, it's Shakespeare. That's funny. Alright. Let's try it again. Oh, God. We need another control point down there. Oops. There we go. Yeah, I don't... I might have missed a control point somewhere. Yeah, nothing yet. Ah, the control point's where the secret location is. Agents noticed a transient commonly found outside the entrance of the Bureau headquarters would carry the item and loudly claimed to be responsible for the lack of inclement weather. The frequency of these claims attracted the personal attention of Dr. Darling. In interviews we disguised as casual conversations, the transient reported that the item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. An event of note occurred during a heavy downpour when the vagrant was witnessed performing a possible ritual with the item. Dr. Darling reported a wait of something seconds before the rain stopped. The vagrant was seized the next day after he was found to possess and was released. The item remains in Bureau custody under suspicion of altered status, although this has still not been proven. All known variations of identification formulas have failed to elicit a response from the item. So they just took an old guy's flamingo. Lovely. Nah. Just gonna kill ya. Oh, this is where I came in. Well, here's one. What shot me? Where'd it come from? Holy crap! They are kicking my ass. Mold hurts. Who would have guessed? Yeah, congrats on the Ninetales, Caragosa. That's a classic. So, besides ice cream, are you going to eat actual good during the good food during the subathon, or should we send you lots of Tums? I mean, we'll get regular dinner. That homed in on me. I saw a curve. Something out of Wanted. Alright, checkpoint. That's our 25th control point, actually. Hold on. Hold on. I feel like I'm in Last of Us. Anything over here? There's a corner that is a secret location. So far, no luck. But more friends have shown up.
This must be one of the samples.
You okay there, buddy? Yeah, you're in bad shape. Oh, God. Oh, that's what I get for fooling around. don't think I got the points because I'm still at maintenance. Where am I at? Okay. So this. Walk toward the wall, look up, and you'll see several platforms you can levitate up. Oh yeah. They blend in really well with the lighting. There's an ability point. Oh, fellas. Feels like a good time to get more health. And when we get another 2 points, we'll level up our... near the entrance? Maybe over there. Item must get while ballooning. Item must be kept away from animals. The cell must be regularly cleaned of the black substance the item produces. All cleaning tools must be along with the black substance itself. Item is a novelty balloon made of silver mylar. On its face is a colorful message to get well, surrounded by cartoon hearts. A ribbon is attached to the balloon. Item has not stopped floating after a considerable amount of time in the bureau, which suggests it does not hover through the use of helium. The item produces a dark-colored sticky substance which drips down its ribbon. Oh, that's what I thought you meant. That's why I went over this way, which is the entrance to this entire area. Though I am getting shot. Where from? Alright, hold on. Missed. But it didn't. Holy crap. So you might be useful. I gotta deal with these enemies before I do any kind of exploration. Game sucks. Okay, I think that's all of them. Sheesh. Above the entrance to the whole place. So all the way back here, I'm guessing.
I hate guard duty down here. This is...
Okay, so I was in the right room. Run past your office into the main area of the infested zone. Looking to your right, you'll see a sign for the bathroom. Walk through that doorway, look up, and you'll see a hole above you. Bathroom. Oh, what the heck? Leaving this area respawned all these guys. Or something. Okay, they're all dead this time. Where's the bathroom? I know, right? Could be down here. Picnic basket. Items can be stored in a black rack paneled cell. Keep away from lab animals when not in use. Simple wicker basket with cloth lining. No food items inside. Item produces a hypnotic effect that solely affects non-human animals, forcing them to congregate passively around the object. Animals from every genus and species that have thus far been tested are susceptible. Single-cell organisms do not appear to react to the effect. Item was taken to a forest upstate for testing. Results of the test provided contradicting data, as some of the extracted animals exhibited hyper-aggressive behavior. The exercise fortunately resulted in further testing should be restricted to a more low-risk animal species with medical staff on standby. I wish that was just an exaggerated reference to Yogi Bear. Gotta get your that picnic basket. Not really any area for us to go into above, so I don't think that's it. Nope, no restroom sign outside. Wait, here's some restrooms. There we go. Alright, now to find our special samples.
Gross. Underhill is gonna owe me for this.
2 more. Lots of astral blips. Wow, we're only missing 2 secret areas. That's kind of crazy.
One of Underhill's samples.
Oh, goody. Oh boy. Just realized, are these two supposed to be Jesse and Dylan?
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house.
I won't be able to watch it with the others, I don't believe, but I'll be watching myself.
Certain rituals allow agents.
Ah, it's explainers for Dylan. Well, no wonder he's freaked out and insane.
As well. But accidents do happen. Trapping agents inside the walls. I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food.
Made with good intentions.
And remember, kids,
Sure.
when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
Oh dear. Okay, we just need to find one that grows near a staircase. Well, that's a staircase. That's potential. There we go.
This looks like a good one. That's all 5 samples. I should get these back to Underhill.
Should, but there's nothing here. Okay, let's do it. Good night, Eggroll. You take care. Good luck with work tomorrow.
You look like a woman with mold for me.
Aha, there was something I was missing. Hello, Raya. How is it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Settling back into life at the old FBC. Also want to ask you how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive, but I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good on a project together, could learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you can't think of anything besides the mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. I always admired that about you. Talk soon. Darling to Underhill. 5 episodes of Threshold, kids, so far. So if you don't have Levitate here, Underhill will just not give you the next item? Oh, wow.
I found all 5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold or fungus because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know, except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
I didn't see any rangers. Just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores.
Feel like I should ask to see your credentials.
There. That didn't take too long now, did it?
Really didn't.
Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to.
Good news! It's a suppository.
Ugh. Honestly, did you want me
I'm
to
being
wrap
guided a
some
little
cheese?
bit, Chris.
Not the taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
Alright. We can now go into the mold areas without getting hurt. Is everything clear all of a sudden? The hell? That was weird.
This must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
Well. What do we got down here? Level 9. Well. They still blow up good.
The further I go, the worse it smells.
Very Last of Us. God, these areas are kind of confusing to navigate. Oh, I wanted. No throwing up. Oh yeah, this is absolutely a Metroidvania. Hey, new control point. Nice. I do make mention of it. I do talk about non-Metroid 3D games a little bit. Mostly in how rare they are.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.28. Wait, 6, 7.
No!
Don't
Damn it!
Ollie's straight up eating the vegetables now, because, well, why not? Mom said, eat your vegetables. Eat too many and your skin will turn green. Green like Ollie's. Hey, Ollie, what'd you find now?
Well, that's not good. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, that was only the second upgrade for spin. Jeez. There we go. That's probably good. All right. Oh, did I get another projectile choke for Shatter? Oh, I did. Nice. I'm going to keep the damage boost for now. I know I could further tighten it, but this is probably fine.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
Not pretty anymore.
Nope. No.
Oh no. It's a lot of explosives on the ground all of a sudden. I was going to say I'm in trouble. Mean green mother from outer space. Although I don't think this is from outer space.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty. Nope.
Too early. Damn. Oh well. Plant 42, eat your heart out.
Weird shit in this place.
Okay. Upgraded launch helps a lot. The voice actor of Roger 2 in the musical movie also voices Mother Brain, the Captain, and the Game Master. That's kind of beautiful.
Oh, so good. Oh, need more.
Well, that bodes well. That's a good way to get back. Or do you just have to fast travel? He was just enjoying a yummy meal. Yeah, I think we have to teleport. You clip me reacting to 6-7. I couldn't, it's hard to tell like which one was actually the one I needed. I was like, where the heck is it?
I see.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right.
And you're not sprouting mold from your eyes. I take it that means my pill worked. Now tell me everything. Did you find the source? You did, didn't you?
I found a big angry plant. Like gigantic. I killed it.
Oh,
You killed it! You found the source and you killed it! I could have learned so much from a live specimen.
Her concern is touching. Really. It's too much.
Here, I brought you a sample.
A piece of the innermost mold. You're not such a lost cause after all. Strange. So different, even superficially. Another stage of growth, perhaps.
Please, no more stages.
You'll be pleased to know that cutting down the creature at the source has already resulted in a notable cessation of the mold's rapid growth. You've bought me time for further study.
So what now?
I'm glad you asked. While you were busy in the pit, a number of mold hosts were sighted beyond the threshold. They managed to sneak out without the rangers noticing. There's a reason I didn't send Steve and Andy to find the mold source with the others. These vagrant hosts must be eradicated as soon as possible. The mold can still be spread by their overgrown bodies.
Any idea where they went?
The hosts I've observed are not a sprightly bunch. Here are the reports I've received.
Oh, we gotta hunt more down.
I'll go take care of them.
Good. And do be quick about it.
There's a nice way to say that.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
So the next secret location from the elevator area in the research sector. We call that window to the left where you got one of the secret locations on the right hand side. Oh, secret location. Vine growing. Alright, so basically go to the top of this. Okay. I'm guessing it was around this area. Oh, down by the elevator. Over there? Really satisfying to kill these guys now. Okay. They're all gone. Oh, I didn't jump like I was meant to. Crap. Yeah, Shatter has gotten a lot better thanks to those choke mods. Don't think I'm going to remove the damage increase though. Oh, we're just right out here. Okay, so I know what I'm looking for now. Have to really go. What the heck is this?
It's done.
Darling?
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's an easy choice, no choice. It's there now. Protecting the most important thing. From what's coming. I'll be there inside. Locked in. Ready to be blown away.
We get a Bowie reference.
Ready for the journey. The people flying into the world. Ready to see. To understand.
Not a great end for Darling, it seems. Well, I see the mold, but there's not any... gotta take care of. Dear Dr. Darling, I must inform you of the very questionable documentation I'm seeing from Underhill's desk. She clearly has no concept of what the mold is. She claims there are microorganisms responsible for constructing the mold. Ridiculous is a rapidly growing fungus not dissimilar to kudzu. She's fabricating complexity to justify absurd budget demands. Speaking of which, I find it interesting that an old friend of yours gets her budget approved with no questions asked. I wonder if the Operations Oversight Committee would be interested to learn of that. Dr. Lewis. Getting into the back rooms, jeez. Hammer procedures, we saw that thing. It's not going to meet the certain standard range. No method of suppressing items thaumaturgical effect yet to prevent infection. Wear proper safety gloves. Item is a wooden mallet from a high striker carnival game. A long wooden handle extends from the head. The item infects any organic material with an unknown disease upon making physical contact. The effect of this disease are similar to leprosy, but develop at a much faster rate within a matter of days. Tissue loss develops in the limbs closest to the point of infection. Good God. While the disease itself is not claimed to be alive, secondary infection has resulted in numerous deaths. Sheesh. There you are. Oh, there's a lot of you. Go fight your friends. Fortunately, they're not that active against me. They'd even consider this the mold host? C's definitely helped. All right, then. Four. Bathroom area. Man, hunting down the mold sucks. More of the goo, but nothing there. Oh, it counted. Okay, that's good. Oh, I didn't see you. No more green goo yet. Fellas, calm down. Okay. Okay, I already did this one. This is a dead end. Okay. Just confirming. Where's the bathroom? Oh dear. Getting much bigger groupings. I say that thing should heal us, right? Whoop! I think I accidentally shot it. Whoops. Okay. Still more? God. At ease. Where the hell is the bathroom? I think it's over here. There we go. Okay. Now for ritual and parapsychology. Lovely. It really had to go. Yeah, it really did. Well, we're here at parapsychology. Might as well take care of it. Maybe this will be a little easier since it's not as wide open. Or we could just get continuously attacked. That's lovely. Gnosis lab count. Doesn't seem like it. Capturing a big guy, he's not really doing much. Okay. Parakinesiology and astral exhibition. Okay. This way. Here. Smashman, thank you very much for the 100 bits, saying I just saw what appears to be a first look at the new One Piece plush of Luffy. He's doing his epic pouty face he made in the Zoark. I think that, along with the Nero face, made one of the most iconic faces Oda's ever drawn. Immediately think of it every time I either I or someone concedes someone is technically right and has a point, but doesn't like it. Beautiful. Care of that. It's really funny they made a plush out of that, though. I think the other iconic face, at least the one that stands out in my mind, is when they see the stuff they don't like to go like the whole like thing like on all the characters. I've always gone a Neru. It might be a Nell. I don't know. Robin should not make that face. I love that she makes that face because it just means that she's part of the team more. One more. Which is the one we saw on the other side of the room, I think. So now I just have to figure out how to get over there. Oh, missed this one. I gotta get up that way, I believe. Parakinesiology, I believe. Honestly, easiest thing might be to do is there we go. One of those. One of those. Beautiful. Ooh, spin or pierce? Honestly, let's go with pierce. Since I was just using that recently. keep that just for now. Alright, there's some. There you are. Alright, bye. Let's get to the ritual division. There's a Pierce mod in the DLC, which is probably as good as the one you have for the regular shot. Nice. Alright. 3 more to find. Well, here's a good start. Unless... where does this take me? Hopefully this is the last we have to hunt down mold. Ow. Let's see. Where's the mold? You'd think from up here it'd be easier to spot. Synchronicity and labs near the luck and probability. Okay. Well, we're near the restroom, so there you are. They like to hang out in bathrooms. At least they're more grouped. These other areas. Up there. There we go.
Last one. I should let Underhill know.
Finally. There's what I'm looking for. Actually, basically a perfect spot to go. Just go to her. No need to waste time.
I'm feeling a bit hungry. You hungry, Steve? Not funny, man.
I found
What
the
do we got?
hosts. They won't be spreading any more mold.
Well done. I'll send burn teams to sanitize the locations. I'm beginning to wonder if these hosts are originating outside the threshold in independent patches of mold growth.
You don't sound very optimistic.
Optimism is for farmers, as my mother always said. I suppose you could now return to that hiss business you all seem so concerned about.
This woman has some incredible tunnel vision.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
All right. Let's get to dimensional research. Didn't get the chest in the elevator shaft. There was one. Oh well. Smash Man! Thank you so much for 100 bits. So I try to ignore this fight and figure out how to get the actual path. I think this is it. Okay. Saying another bit of One Piece merchandise is all today with these figures that are in the shape of Luffy that's in place of the eye and One Piece logo. Hold on. There are multiple characters represented as these Luffy figures, including Zoro, Nami, Usopp, Chopper, and a certain character to be introduced in the next arc. Really? Honestly, I wasn't sure what they were supposed to be at first. I just kind of assumed there was a weird Earthbound cross motion, since the pose is a lot like the Starmen. That's actually kind of a neat idea. Good night, Cat Evie. So we went here before, did not go well.
Bro, contact the janitor if you need to get through.
Broken? How many dead ends can this place have?
And,
we need to find Ati.
And that's why we have a new control point, I see. Oh, max out our health. Might as well. There we go. Gotta pump up the jams. Kind of feels like we're good to go to just do a straight shot to the end next time. Like just hone in on this story.
I guess I just take a seat.
Wait. What? What a mess. Take a break.
There's no Ati. Where is he?
This is what being a janitor is.
Oh, you did all. I did all the side missions, so we get to do this. Oh my god. That's funny. The elevator music too. Oh, do we get our very own janitor's clothes?
I suppose the janitor's assistant does need proper janitor attire.
Oh, that's kind of beautiful. Well.
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the house standing. Lomille lomps, holiday humps.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone go on.
Oh, that's just, there it is.
Holiday.
Right through here is the final secret location. Go through the door on your left near the dartboard. You can enter the tunnels. Keep going through the tunnels until you reach a doorway to your left that opens up at Firebreak. Can't go that way. Okay, this is the only way we can go. Hey, Caesar. Yes, we did. I am. That's a good cast. Okay. Jump out and levitate. Turn around to face the doorway you just jumped out of and look to its left for another doorway. There we go. Your hint was that door. I don't think I got a trophy, so. Still finding new things. Oh wait, that's just a radio. Regarding the furnace, why aren't we allowed to burn outdated paperwork in it? Seems like a waste of perfectly good fire. I'm just trying to save you a few bucks and a lot of sweat. Usually people in suits appreciate that, right? What is the furnace even heating? And who's in charge of it anyway? It's always lit, but never see anyone tending to it. And the noise it makes isn't a little, I don't know, off? I mean, it can't be the only one who hears that weird wheezing or whatever it is. So let's take a look at that thing. Might be time for a replacement. Oh, do I want to do shield stuff or levitation stuff? I'm doing a lot of levitating during combat. Let's just focus on the levitation. Actually, did I get any untapped potential? Nope. Well, one way or the other, we'd be fighting these mold guys, apparently. I think I increased my health. My max health. Good God. come from? Sheesh. I think they're gone. Jeez. Except for you. There we go. Back. This is new. Slayer's trophy. Slayer does have a great voice. Alright, back in Ocean View. What do we have this time?
Suomenlahden länsiosa, Pohjois-Itämeri, etelän ja lounaan
Can finish.
5-12, ajoittain noin 14 metriä.
Hi. Well, can't do anything about you, but you have 2.
Hyvä näkyvyys. Selkämeren etelä. Hyvä näkyvyys. Selkämeren pohjoisosa, merenkurkku ja perämeri suunnilleen vaihtelevaa tuulta 3-6.
Yeah, the clog came back. Ain't that the worst?
Näkyvyys yli 20 kilometriä. Valkoinen 15, selkeää.
I think that got rid of our clog.
18, eteläkaakko 4, tuo yli 20.
Yep.
Pohjassään 17, kaakko 3, melkein selkeää, yli 20.
Got that. That's everything. All right, let's get out of here. Or not?
18, etelä 3, melkein selkeää, yli 20. Lyha 17, kaakko 4, selkeää, yli 20. Kotka Sander,
Oh.
20.
Janitor's key, of course. Miami. All the way to Black Rock Quarry. All right then. A response team was dispatched to a possible AWE in progress at Albany. At the scene, the team encountered and retrieved AI-63. Bureau discovered numerous online message boards regarding loud noises coming from an abandoned shipping warehouse belonging to the corporation. Local law enforcement had discovered numerous bodies in various states of mutilation in the vicinity. This, along with the noises, were considered to be evidence of a werewolf due to the fact that they only occurred in the last 3 full moons. Field agent accompanied a squad of ranger trainees to the site. Sites as a form of field training. The likelihood of a genuine AWE is considered low. Despite this evaluation, the team successfully encountered a highly volatile altered item, which they successfully retrieved. Yeah, the voice cast is quite excellent. for Belmont's Curse. I'm really excited for that game. Let's end with Audie and then we'll go to another save point. Oh wait, it's all the way over there. Last time I explored this place I couldn't levitate, so... things are kind of available now. I wondered if I was starting to run. I have too many. Fine. I forget, who did we have as Dracula before? It was who played Dio, which is just kind of perfect. Anything else? Doesn't seem like it. Let's get over there. Patrick Seitz, that's who I was thinking of. Would have been cool if they found a way to work him in. Because I'll be honest, it's going to be a little odd to have Graham McTavish be the cackling traditional Dracula that we're used to. Unless they're going for a different direction with this Dracula. Yeah, the voice of Cell voiced Dracula, which is honestly kind of perfect. Horror villains. Nothing really new to look at. Eddies. Whoops. I missed the Albany stuff. There we go. Upon arrival, the squad broke into the warehouse and discovered boxes of undelivered merchandise abandoned by the previous owner of the warehouse. As they investigated, the noise along the south side of the building caused it to collapse inward. One creates an accelerated physical from rendered field agent and two other trainees unconscious. The others escaped the warehouse before it collapsed entirely. In the rubble, they found A-163 at the origin of attracting and repelling debris. They stood guard around the item until the moon set, at which point the altered effects ceased. They returned to the item at the bureau without further incident. No fatalities occurred. Collapse of the warehouse was not witnessed by civilians, and thus no reinforming the communications department was required. Yeah, also it's actually right life force. Not good point. was wondering when Audie would become important again because he just felt so significant at the beginning. Though now I'm not sure where... Oh, wait. This? No. Let's go back in here. Maybe we're missing something. Aha, we were missing something. Do we have to hold out until that gets here? I think we do. Ow, jeez. As soon as I lost all that health, I was like, I gotta get in there and get it, and then just not enough. I bet. There we go. Direct method. One more try. If it doesn't work, we'll call it a night. Yeah, we got 2 movies announced. The fact that we have to hold out until, like, we might be talking single episodes until 2029. It's hard to say. Single chapters. Which feels crazy, but also... yeah, makes sense. I mean, I think it's a smart idea to take the focus away from the Straw Hats to focus in on what happened at God Valley. Make it a Garp and Roger movie? Hell yeah. That's a brilliant idea. I don't think me and Brandon didn't notice they also made the D very prominent in both movies as well. They've got some sort of plan, that's for sure. Oh, thank you, Melons. Yeah, I'm very happy with how the podcast has been going lately. And who knows what we're in for after that? I have no idea what's coming next. Oh wow, we made it to nowhere. That's awesome, Melons. Yeah, it's weird to think that we'll be going one episode at a time, and then eventually talking about all the bunch of the One Piece video games. God, I wonder what we'll be like talking about Odyssey.
Something up ahead. Do you see it?
More than the speed of discovery. There's A114 comes to our speech, but after numerous tests, we've discovered that certain words are missing from its vocabulary. Again, isolating these words, cross-referencing them with the esoteric text in the early days of the Bureau, we found that these words, when arranged in particular formations and spoken at varying speeds and cadences, elicit a reaction from altered materials. We tested a specific string of words, a formula, if you will. On the other alternate items kept in an examination hall, varying physical responses were recorded with each one, and with an 82% success rate. We've proven that words that can tangibly affect these items. Specific applications must be explored, possibly for containment or identification purposes. This will drastically change our approach moving forward. And I think there's still more words to be found. Oh, I've been loving it. Joey. Thank you for the first time chat, by the way. Whoops, not what I wanted. I think it's back on sale. Like it's only $10. Oh. What the hell? I won't be able to get the Resident right away. I feel like I should play Alan Wake 2 first.
Holidays home.
That's a fun overlay.
Adi?
Did you miss me? Did you have peace in your song?
Maybe.
No. Bark don't make a wound. You did good. Take my cassette player. You can borrow it. The song is a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
Did that really just happen? Of course it did. He gave me his cassette player. It'll get me through the maze, huh? The janitor always has the keys.
That's cool. Yeah, I definitely want to play for the story, so I want to. We're eventually. I'm curious. Let's see. And this will be where we stop for the night. I know, but I needed the keys. Yeah, it feels like it. Next session, we only have 2 story missions left. That should be definitely be the end of everything. So, I am very intrigued with how this is all gonna wrap up as we get to the end. It's cool though. It's very cool. So that makes me happy that at least we're going to get through the main story before we hit the subathon. That being said, oops, got to unfortunately get rid of the music so we can go through this. We'll still do the DLC. But, you know, I want to be done with the main stuff before we potentially interrupt the playthrough for other things. That's, you know, nice at least. We'll make sure to do that next time, Jason. It's getting a little late, so I want to make sure I end it off. That being said, we'll be back on Wednesday for more Mega Man Zero 2, Thursday for our single session of River City Girls 2, Saturday for more Skies of Arcadia Legends, Sunday for more Untold Story, and next Monday for the finale of the main story of Control. We'll still be playing the DLC, but at least we'll be done with the main story, which is under our 25-hour time limit. It's just DLC buffs it up. But considering the connection's still Alan Wake, yeah, I kind of have to. That being said, let's see who we can raid real quick. Let's go with... We can either do Vash with Tales of Symphonia or Proton John Claire playing Tomb Raider on PS1. And for our raid, let's go with Finish Fun. Let's go with Claire. It's been a while since we raided Claire. We're not doing charity. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. Really do appreciate it. Hope to see you on Wednesday for some more Mega Man. Otherwise, I will see you next Monday for the big finale of the main story of Control. So until then, everyone, bye.